I have a kind of longing to belong, a longing for my soul, right? Because I know it's there, but I get further and further away from it in the life, right? So as this karma happens, as I do things, I get beat around and I have experiences. They may be painful, they may be joyous, up and down all around. I go through the life, I get older. This body gets beat up a little bit, and I more and more and more want my soul. And if I have no technology or no way to connect to that soul, then I start looking at ways to get high, right? Because the soul's got a high vibration. So I start looking for ways to get high, right? I'm looking for something out there to get me out of what I don't want to experience. And that's when we go to drugs, alcohol, sex, those kinds of things, sometimes, right? But all we really need is we need to connect with that soul. And the only problem there is that between me and that soul is this vast subconscious mind full of a bunch of thoughts. And that's what we're doing. In meditation, Kundalini Yoga meditation, we're just basically trying to get the subconscious mind to release the old patterns and then generate with these crazy seeming things where hold hands and chant a mantra, or hold your arm up like this and move your other arm like this. We're just trying to create a new pattern of the neurons in the brain. And generate energy, generate a new pattern of energy in this system, right? In this individual system. And in doing so, the masters and the very wise sages who gave us these things, they could see more than we could see. And there's like, if you hold this hand up here and you do this like this, you release the subconscious, and all the things that happen to you relating to your mother will just disappear, right? So they knew that kind of stuff. And so when that pattern that was blocking you, that subconscious pattern releases, all that energy that was going into that thing now is for you to use. You get more energy to use to enjoy your life. So the subconscious mind is like the programs on your computer that you can't see. And sometimes there's too many programs on there and it slows everything down. And sometimes there's really bad programs on there like viruses. And that really screws things up. And so that's what we've got between me and this body and what I want. I've got momentum in this life because of what I brought in with me, and the karma, which isn't good or bad, it's just what I brought in with me, right? And then I've got my soul, which I'm trying to connect to all the time. And between those two is just these programs on my computer that I got to clear out. And that's what we're doing. And that's why we practice on these energy dates like the new moon and such, and eclipses and those kinds of things. It's not just to drum up business, although some people use it that way. But it's to align me with those more of the forces outside of me that I can access to have a better time of clearing things out so that I can enjoy more. That's the whole game.